Counterbody twist.
Beverly Hills Dance Studio by Oleg Astakhov.
How to have the most control when you dance. So if you have control of your body, you can be musical and also you can be very beautiful. You can look very beautiful. And in dancing, always for you is the most important to look good and to be very musical. But for this, we need to have a control of our body when we dance, especially when we dance very fast dances like cha-cha-cha, samba or jive, or even rumba. Nowadays, all the dances has a lot of dynamic. But how to have your control so your body listens to you? So number one secret for this is counter body twist. So what is counter body twist? So if you close your legs together, this is your hips, this is your upper body. Have a beautiful posture, shoulders down, of course. Now, our hips gonna rotate. We also can say they twist. So what does it mean? So if we look at this hip right now, my right hip, this hip gonna go back and around, and this hip gonna go forward. Now we can do the same on the other side. Now this hip gonna go back and around, this hip gonna go forward. So you see now my hip is rotating. Now in order for us to create a counter body twist, we need to have to pay attention to our upper body. So take a look at this shoulder line I have, or you can have hands like this or like this. Now this shoulder line, your shoulders, they can rotate too. So you can see if I can take the shoulder all the way back, my other shoulder goes forward and around my spine. Spine is your central line. The same here. You see your top can rotate as much as your lower body. Now in dancing, your hips and your hip rotation will be your engine. So it's very important. This is your engine. Now as your hip, this one, going back and around, you need to, very important, to counterbalance that rotation with the opposite rotation with your shoulders. And it will look like almost the shoulder stays straight. But in reality, actually, I'm trying to rotate my shoulders in opposite direction. If I will not do this, and this hip goes back, and it takes my shoulders with me now, from that side, I stay absolutely flat. So you will not have control. So in order for us to create a correct counter body twist, we need to rotate our hip opposite from our shoulders. So now here you start feeling the sense of resistance in your body, and that will give you control. With that resistance, you can do many different steps, and you will feel inside like you're in charge of your body. So let's do this exercise. Keep your heels down for now. We're gonna rotate our right hip all the way around. You can keep your arms here and put your shoulders here. Boom. Also, it gives us very beautiful look because now we look three-dimensional because you see this side is more forward, this is back, this is straight, instead of dancing like this flat. So let's rotate this hip all the way around and you block yourself with the shoulders. You also can use your arm and do this motion to your arm, but never this one. So here now, all energy is flying away and we will have no control of the body. So rotate this hip back, feel that resistance, return to the neutral position. Now rotate this hip also around. Now you see, if you rotate correctly, you don't want to go back and forward, just around your spine. So imagine a red line, this is your spine, so it rotates around. Excellent. And now in resistance. And now we go from neutral rotation to the right, with the opposition of upper body, neutral rotate to the left. Now we can start observing now, more you rotate this hip, now more this standing leg, so this one we call standing leg, more this leg becomes straight, and you can see that rotation of this hip also start inviting this knee to bend. So this, our engine, this area, our hips, start being in charge of our legs. And it's only possible if you can create that counter to it. Because you never want to be here. You want to be here as this hip rotates. So now neutral, rotate hip. And now you can see as more this hip goes back and around, more this leg becomes straight. And now you have also introduced a bending of this leg. Now, for the future when you do arm style, and people like to do arms. So the style itself, it doesn't really matter. It's just like a cherry on the pie. But where you put these arms is very essential. If your arm's here and you rotate and your hip taking your arm behind, now it's a wrong position for the arm. They will not help you to create that feel of resistance and counterbalance inside your body. So it's very important to introduce arm as a counterbalance. So if your right hip rotates around, you want to put your right arm and put it slightly across. So now if we talk about this side here, we will feel that our hip is opening, and we will feel like this side, this shoulder is closing. Now come back to neutral, do the same here. So we rotate this hip back. Now here we feel our hip goes back. So this hip is opening. Now here we are closing. Now if you hold two arms like this, you will feel when this hip goes back, is opened. Now this is closed. Now the opposite side, the feeling of the stretch, like it's opening. So there is, these arms look the same, but if when you start introducing twisting, the hip rotation for your dance, now these two arms have a two different feelings. So my same arm with the standing leg is closed, so I feel resistance, great feeling. And now here you start feeling stretch. Also on the chest, you can see you have to slightly elevate your chest. And this will be a very perfect example of counter body twist. And I will show you later how you can use it in your rumba walks, cha-cha walks, samba walks, anywhere. So the idea is to create that feeling of resistance inside your body and dance inside that feeling. Now you have only two options. Your hip can open, your right hip can open and rotate, or your left hip. If your right hip opens, rotate, you have to close this side. So it's feeling like somebody push you inside. Now, if your right hip is open, here is closed. Now here we're opening and we have a positive. So it means positive means opened presentation of our opposite side. So this hip also creates presentation. And remember, I told you about looking beautiful, looking good. What it means looking beautiful. For dancing, of course, you want to have a good posture, straight body, shoulders down. But as you do different movements, you don't want to look flat. You want to always have one side forward. You want to have this three-dimensional look, or this like stretch between hip and chest, this diagonal. And this actually technique will give you that, exactly that. So let's rotate our hip back. So we open, right hip open, right arm close. Here we open. And now pay attention how this is start going up and forward. And only in this position, when you create this, only in this position you're allowed to take a step. Then you have the most beautiful step possibly. Okay, so let's just practice it again. So we open the hip, closing here. Now we open here. We have a beautiful three-dimensional look. Now try the idea, you want to feel it. So it has a beautiful look, but the most important is feel. So I teach many students, sometimes they're not close enough, or they just put arm here, but they don't really get to that point where you feel that resistance in your body. You will feel also solid. You will feel also great sense of balance. Because balance is counterbalance. So remember, balance equals counterbalance. And of course, when you dance, you want to do a lot of movements, and the twisting rotation will be your number one action you should do for any step. So you rotate. Now balance yourself with this arm. So this arm is closed because this hip is open. Now here we start to observe. So this is our working hip, working side. So we're working, we're counterbalancing. And now this is our presentation side. So we can open, we have beautiful body, beautiful control. So we're ready to take a step. Now the same, try to experience this on the other leg. So do it slowly, get this feel first. Then you can speed up. Now, if you don't feel like this, you can do arms like this, but the best way actually to hold arms this way and even start bringing this arm a little bit forward. Now, we're going to take this to the next level. We're going to rotate our hip back. We're going to close our right arm. And now left arm, we're going to place here and create even more stretch. So if you don't know how to use your arm in dancing, your hips, your engine, will tell you where to place your arm. So if my right hip open rotates, it will be not a good idea to put this arm across, because now all the energy follows this hip, and now we're gonna have problem with the balance. So now if we rotate this hip, this arm, your right arm, because the right hip is open, has to be here. Now the left arm has to be somewhere here, or you can open, but something to do with the stretch and on the opposite side. Now you can do like a style, you can, for the girls, you can do a beautiful, like a gesture. For the guys, you can hold your full palm, and you can have now arm style, which is connected to technique and proper twisting of your body. And you will feel inside a lot of control. And from there, we can start developing